Hey everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is April 4, 2024. Now, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs so we can open up that stacker store. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. Looks like gold is now down 730 to 23.0340. Silver down 18 pennies to 27.19. Looks like platinum's up $2.15 to 953.25, and palladium up 40 cents to 1050.75. Now look at that, folks. We are at an incredible marker for gold. It just keeps going up, up, and away, doesn't it? It's remarkable. You know, ever since I made that video about right now, everything went kind of gonzo. And we know what happened, right? We know why. All right, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $35. Well, its premium is $8.19. You're going to get out of there for a total of $35.38 each. Come on, that's outrageous. Because look at the spot price is $27, right? So yeah, but it could be worse, right? It definitely could be worse. We've seen $15, almost $20 premium on American Silver Eagles, almost making them $47, $48, $49, $50. Yes, we have. We've seen about $15 higher than what we're seeing now. And if you do the cost basis average, well, that's great. Now look at this. They're going to buy them back at $28.98 each. That's incredible. And yesterday it was actually 29 and change. And there's probably a good reason for that. Well, is one of the reasons that the United States Mint has stopped selling bullion to the bullion dealers and who sell to the public. Because honestly, last time I checked, the psychology of buyers when it comes to rising prices on precious metals, that makes people buy, because people don't want to catch a falling knife. That's when the prices go down. They don't know how far it's going to go down, so people stay away from it. They steer clear. But when people see that it's going up, they go, hey, I don't want to miss out on the boat, miss the train, whatever, miss out, right? FOMO. And it makes people buy. So with these numbers here, yeah, it's running real light over at the United States Mints. Now over here to coinnews.net. This is an article by Mike Unser dated April 3rd. That was just yesterday. Title of this article is U.S. Mint Sales Patsy Mink Quarters Debut. And honestly, folks, the one big takeaway from this particular article, yeah, you'll see it, and I'll highlight it. I think I already have highlighted it actually, but I'll speak about it. I'll speak on the subject. It's kind of interesting what we're seeing here. And the reason why we go over the mint sales, yeah, do you know why? I mean, look, there's a good reason, right? It's because we can check out the demand. We can check out what people are buying, right? Here we go. Last week, the United States Mint began selling rolls and bags of the 2024 Patsy Takemoto Mint quarters. The U.S. Mint's latest sales figures show how these products performed in their early stages. And there is the quarter right there. And you may or may not see this quarter this year, depending on where you live, right? It's just one of those things. Now, I live in a highly high tourist area where people are taking money and bringing it back home with them wherever they live, no matter where it might be, and whether it could be a foreign country or somewhere else in the state or a different state. Here in Central Florida, we get lots of new money. So lots of new money. And people put a lot of money in fountains here too. So yeah, we do see a lot of new money here. So if you don't see the new money, you might have to go buy that on eBay, right? So that's a good place to check it out. Now, here we go. The Patsy Takemoto Mink quarter marks the 12th, all right, 12th installment out of 20 quarters. And actually one of them, we're going to have a bonus one for 2026, the first 2026 quarter has to feature a woman. So they're kind of like, easing out of it. They're not going cold turkey on the American Women Quarter program, so to speak, right? They're going to be one more. All right, one for the Gipper, right? All right. So it's the 12th out of 21, all right, in the Mint's 4-year coin series. And the second one this year, dedicated to commemorating the achievements of American women, released on March 28, all right? That was just about a week ago now. The combined roll and bag options totaled 1,919,240 quarters over a 4-day period. That's kind of a lot, right? Now look at this though. That compares to 2,010,460 quarters sold during the same number of days for the first quarter honoring Dr. Pauli Murray, or Reverend Dr. Pauli Murray. So yeah, looks like they're slowing down by about 100,000, but really that doesn't really compare. It's pale really in comparison to what's going on earlier last year. Now, it says here both figures represent a slower start than any of the 5 quarters released in 2023. See, there you go. With their sales debuts ranging from 2.1 for the Maria Tallcheap quarter to 2.75 for the Bessie Coleman quarter. Yeah, and there's a really good reason for that, because by here, this is the last coin that was dropped in 2023. That was the Maria Tallcheap quarter. People are getting pretty burned out by the series. Now, right here, we have 2.7 million, okay, for the Bessie Coleman, but you got to remember that was the first drop of 2023, all right, and people are still kind of hyped up about the program because of 2022 had just finished. Bessie Coleman was right there in the first month, and bam! the United States Mint jacked up those mintages tremendously. And I think that's why people got burned out on it. They didn't really see a value anymore. It says here, the total is higher than any of the 5 quarters released in 2022, but that is not a fair comparison, as the Mint offered way fewer than 1.8 million for each of them. That's right, folks. So if you're going to be collecting American Women quarters, all right, I do collect each and every single issuance from each and every single year, but if I was going to load up and get doubles, multiples, if you were, I parked my booty over here at eBay, and I would be looking for deals like this, right? Look at that, Mint State 67, Nino Terra Warren from 2022. So what I do is I look up 2022 American Women quarters right there. And would you do the 3-roll set? Yeah, I wouldn't. I would go for the graded beauties. The 3-roll sets are very expensive, even to this day. That's actually kind of amazing. But look at this one. Yeah, that's the Sally Ride, 250 bones. That's good money, folks. That's really good money. And, well, yeah, it was a really hot set until the United States Mint jacked up the mintages. We went from 7,000 PDS sets to 12,000. Or no, we were at 5, then 7. I don't even remember anymore. We're really at a really high number now, and it turned a lot of people off, right? And I think the only thing going for the American Women quarters set is that we're learning about the American women on these coins, and it's a really actually a great way to learn about the American Women quarters. I honestly, I've learned so much about, what is this, the 12th one? Maybe about 10 of them so far. Bessie Coleman, what? That should, yeah, it's amazing. It really is. Now I'm geeking out too much here. Now it says here, elsewhere, the U.S. Mints, I just really love the American Women quarters. I think that's the disclaimer I should be saying here. And I can't wait for next year and the one for 2026, the first quarter of the year. Elsewhere, the U.S. Mint's second best-selling product was the 2024 Proof Set, which just completed its second full week of sales. The set opened with a 4-day starting sales figure of 198,409, and it climbed by an additional 7,391 in the following first entire week, and then rose by 3,429 in the subsequent week, bringing its total sales to 209,229. That's amazing. Now, here we go, folks. This is one of the great takeaways that we have here for the sales numbers ending March 29th, right? Or no, March 31st, my bad. Now, it's the greatest generation commemoratives. They are absolutely stunning. They're absolutely amazing, and they're flying off the shelves. And I'm sure the Mint is very proud of that particular fact that I have chicken skin just thinking about it. All right, finally, the 2024 greatest generation commemorative coins continue to maintain top sales positions. What does that tell you, folks? They are hot. Woo! Yeah, hot. Sorry if I overmodulated in your microphone or in your speakers there. As they have since pre-order opened on February 29th, they saw additional support last week as buyers sought to purchase them before their discounted pricing ended. It's $5, right? Sometimes that, hey, that's a gallon of gas. That's a few tacos. So yeah, people wanted to save money, so their sales remained high. Okay. Now here we go, the U.S. Mint's weekly top sellers, and we have a top 10 list. And look at this, folks. We only have one of those. One from 2023. So the 2024 products are heating up. All right, number 1, Patsy Takamona Mink, right there. Bam, that's the 3-roll set. Number 2, the proof set. Number 3 is the P&D rolls right there from Patsy Takamona. Number 4 is the Peace Proof dollar. Now, I imagine if the Morgan proof was still available, it would probably take a spot higher than the proof Peace dollar, but that's just the way it goes for the Peace. They're taking their back seat. It's a second choice for collectors. Now, here we go. The number 5 spots is the P bag of the Patsy Takamona Mink quarters. Number 6 is the greatest generation silver dollar. That's the proof silver dollar. Number 7, Patsy Takamona Mink quarters. That's a 100-coin bag. Look at this, the proof silver eagle. Number 8. I'm telling you, folks, keep an eye on that proof silver eagle out of West Point, New York. Low mintages this year. All right, number 9, greatest generation proof half dollar. Sold 1,000, 13,000. And then my favorite on this whole list right there, bam, boom shakalaka, the uncirculated greatest generation silver dollar. Love that. Now, in its latest report, the U.S. Mint published sales data for 437 numismatic products. The data revealed that 67 of these products outperformed their sales in the previous week compared to 92. Yeah, are things slowing down? Well, 5 products experienced a week-over-week increase of more than 1,000 units compared to the previous one, right? Ouch. So yeah, there we go. There's your answer. In addition, 8 products recorded negative weekly sales compared to 6 in the previous report, all experiencing modest reductions for the second week in a row. And this is the sad story of 2024, folks, right here. Oh, bummer. I'm sorry. And it might be me, too. These come out on May 25th. All right. And we should all be I don't know, holding our breath until we get these in our hot little hands, but it says here for the second week in a row, and this is what I predicted, the 2024 Philadelphia Minted Liberty Britannia Silver Medal, which is no longer sold, experienced the greatest decline, this time sliding by 16. And folks, it's going to be at least that each and every single time. Look, even the gold coin lost 5. Remember, we were at, what, 50.25 or something like that? Yeah, we were a lot higher than we are now. Maybe it was 55.25, something like that. And now we're at 54.98. And yeah, I feel bad for each and every single individual who are going to be missing out on this because, I mean, this is going to be one of the lowest minted $100 gold coins in the history of the United States Mint. What's that going to do for the value? Is it going to be a $6,000, a $10,000, a $12,000 gold coin? Well, time will tell, but there it is. The writing's on the wall, and it's not, and look, we're in April. Next month is May. So we got 4 weeks in April, and then probably 3 or 4 weeks in May almost till this drops. Now that's about 8 weeks, 7 weeks maybe of declines, more declines. And you do the math, 7 times 5, it's kind of modest. You got 35, so 35 less here. But look at this. If you're going to have 7 or 8 weeks, that could end up being 100 right there, less than what we're having here. So that does seem modest. Each and every single one of those does represent a person that is not going to be getting that. So that's a bummer in the summer for them. Now, here are the greatest generation. I just got to tell you, folks, we know that these went on sale on February 29th. And yeah, that was Groundhog Day, not Groundhog Day, that was Leap Day. So why are their sales greater than the Harriet Tubman? Because you know what? Harriet Tubman saved people, and the greatest generation helped save the world, right? So this is an amazing year for commemorative coins. To put it in a perspective like that, where these are saviors, folks. Saviors, right here. Save your coin right there. Not the ultimate savior, but they definitely put in some effort right here. Right? It's amazing. Yeah. Look at that, 21,285. Look at that. That's the proof silver dollar compared to 16,113. Wow. Yeah. It's remarkable. Morgan and Peace dollars. Yep. The reverse proof set lost another 2. And look at that Morgan silver dollars. If you can find them in the morning at 7:30, you're lucky. But look at that. The mainstay is the proof piece. I already talked about the Liberty Britannia. Look at the clad proof sets. Talked a little bit about that. But who is buying the American Innovation proof sets? Look at this from 2022 and 2023. Yeah, 100 each, just about. Somebody went in and bought a bunch. All right, now look at this, 436 for the American Women Quarters proof set. Well done. 222, congratulations, set for an increase of 1.26%. That's incredible. Uncirculated sets, we are still trickling out the sales for the uncirculated set, and I expect that next week's sales numbers are going to be a bit higher than this. We might see them in the 1,000, so we might get to 176 in that number there, maybe 177 or 8. Who knows? Let's keep on keeping on. Now, here we go. I talked about the proof and reverse proof silver eagles. Yeah, look at that. Meager sales. Now, if we have 52 weeks of sales of this number, we're not going to be busting through 300,000. And that's a year from now, folks. So if that doesn't put things into perspective, these are really not selling that well at all this year. And if that happens, what is it going to do for next year's American Silver Eagles? Are they going to lower the mintage even more? Quite possibly. All right. Now look at this. I've highlighted gold coins for 2023. Nada, Bubkiss, Zilch, Zip. Same for 2022. No gold coins there. But look at this. American Eagle. That's the uncirculated version. Sold 31. And then the Proof Buffalo sold 73. And then Barbara Bush. Yep. So really, isn't it interesting that there's hardly any gold sales, that the Mint is even offering gold coins just in the what is it? The uncirculated, I think, and the Proof Buffalo. Those are the ones they're selling. Now look at this. I thought this was amazing. Look at that, folks. A 10% increase on the Platinum Eagle. What? Yeah, somebody's out there is real smart. They are genius. Absolutely genius. Now let's keep on keeping on. We had an increase of the American Innovation dollars for Illinois. Negative weekly sale there for the 25 coin roll set for the Indiana dollar. And I think that's it, folks. And then I think we already talked about the Reverend Dr. Polly Murray, how her sales are doing there. Oh, and yeah, the best Native American dollar ever, or at least top 2. Yeah, it's still selling remarkably well. Kudos to the designers for that Native American dollar of 2024, featuring the Indian Citizenship Act of 1914 or 1924. My bad. All right, let's go to those plus ones, folks. Bam. Nope. Bam. How about bam? Bam. Hey, all right, bam. Proverb 10:8. The wise of heart will seize good deeds, but the foolish lips will become weary. That says that a wise person intentionally pursues good deeds, but a fool simply talks without following through on his intentions. And then we got Led Zeppelin, folks. Tangerine. Good stuff. Stacker out.